Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm at the bees again today, and it's time to give them a bit of a feed. So I've taken all the honey off the hives that I'm going to be taking for this year, and I've really left them with not a lot, only that was what was in the brood box, and that's not going to be enough for them over the sort of late summer period, because there's a bit of a dip in nectar flows. So I'm going to give them a feed, and I'm just going to be using sugar water, and this is 50-50 water and sugar, straight granulated sugar, taken up to about 70 degrees and allowed to cool down, stirred a bit so all the crystals liquefy, and I'm going to pop that in these feeders and let them have that for about a week. And then at the same time I'm going to give them a Varroa treatment. I've got some Maques strips here. This is a formic acid treatment. I'll put 2 of those strips in each of the 3 hives, and that should be on for a week. We'll take those off, and that should kill any mites. So let's get on with it. Right, first hive we'll look into today is going to be the abandoned hive. So this super here I put back on after extracting all the honey. So let's see if they've cleaned it out. I doubt if they've put anything back in it. I'm pretty sure they haven't. Oh, hello. It's pretty full. Pretty full on. Look at that. These are very dark looking bees, aren't they? Those. And very calm as well, which is nice. This is the abandoned hive, which was a little bit feisty. I will just give them a little bit of smoke. That should just preoccupy them for a moment. Let's see what they've done with this hive here. Okay. We're putting a bit of nectar in it. Okay, this is pretty well gummed up, so yeah, all heads in having a drink. Okay, this was all the stuff that I spun out in here. Bit of that. There we go. Okay, bit of pollen in there, not a great deal. Just wondering if I could take this off and just get rid of it. Now, let's see what we've got below. A lot of bees on this. Oh my goodness. There's some honey there. Wow. Well, I'll leave that. I will give them I don't know that I'll give them... I'm in 2 minds on this one. Yeah, come on. Let's see what their food stocks are like. looks pretty chock-a-block. I think I can get away without having to give them a feed. But what I do need to do is get them below that queen excluder. So, what I'm going to do with these, a couple of these on each of the hives. And this is although it's not a natural sort of Varroa treatment. I've tried sprinkling them with sugar dust in the past. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't work, it just, you know, I'm not a fan of it, to be fair. Okay. Have a bit of a clear up here in a minute. So they say you shouldn't take any honey off the hives for 7 days after using these, so I'm not planning on taking any honey off these hives this year. So what the bees have at the moment, they shall keep, but this should, while the queen's still laying, help with the Varroa treatment. So let's pop this back on. Scrambled on. I'm not going to feed this one just yet because I think they have sufficient. So that's that one closed up. Right, this is the hive that I showed my little Izzy to. So we'll open this up and have a look and see where we are. Now look at that. They have literally taken all that feed completely. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to top that up. They clearly needed it. So I'll just top this up so that they have some more. Okay, these don't have a super, so what I'm inclined to do with them is just stick the Varroa treatment straight into the hive. So kind of done that round the wrong way really. I should have lifted this off. Let me see if I can do that now. So I should really lift this off. And yeah, let's do that. Okay, that's reasonably. Okay, let's do that. I'll put those Varroa strips on here. They are a bit pongy, so you shouldn't really handle them if you can avoid it. But keep them out of your and you should always really sort of not breathe in the fumes, so make sure that you're dealing with these in open air. There you go, there's one. Get the other one in. Try and lay them over roughly where the brood is, obviously, because that's where the Varroa are going to be. They're going to develop with the brood, so might keep these on for a bit longer than 7 days actually. Obviously, if we've got any newly laid brood, it's going to be there for some time. So we'll just pop that on, squidge it down as best we can, get it as flat as we can. Do you know what? I might actually put that green excluder over the top, because there's not a lot of space there. So yeah, that's not a good look. I should give them a little bit more space. There we go. Let's pop that back on there like so. Back on, minus the twigs. Right, on to the next hive. Okay. So, let's have a quick look in here. Hive tool, you can never find it when you want it. Again, got 2 supers on here. Let's have a look here. Okay, not a lot going on in that one. Really not a massive amount going on there. So this super can come off. Because there's nothing in it. And we'll put this one on, I think. Okay. Right. So this was the one I spun out. And I seem to be doing something with it. So I think that one can go there.
them down for the minute. What are we going to do with this? Just check. If I put that on there, I can get a bee escape in the other one. Yeah, that's cool. That's good. That's cool. Right, just to keep you updated, what I'm going to do here is I've just put a bee escape on here, and that allows your bees to get out but not come back up through. So when I put that super on, which if you look there has loads of bees in it, I'm going to take a few frames out, shake the bees off at the front of the hive, get as many off as I can, but any that I can't get off, they can escape back into the hive through the bee escape. But I need to take some frames off there so that the feeder can fit in. I'll leave a couple in there just in case they get a bit feisty. So let's put some feed in this. We'll go right up to the top on that, I think. There we go. Let them have it. It seems like that bee escape is not working as intended. To make some adjustments on that, I think. Let's put the book on here. Some adjustments on that. Oh, I'm kind of flipping over these things. Okay. That should work. No guarantees, eh? Okay. Yeah, that's not working, is it? Okay. Plan B it is then. I'm going to have to stick that down. Oh, I have to say that was, by even my standards, poor beekeeping. I forgot to bring with me the frames, the empty supers that I was going to use to house the feeders. So I've literally just topped up the hive at the end. That one, oh hang on, that one there at the end, which hasn't got a super on it, but it's just got an open empty box, so it's got a feeder in there. It did have some honey in there. I've topped that up with sugar water. They've consumed that within like 10 days, so that's pretty good going by them. The other two hives, so the original abandoned beehive, again, I could have taken both those supers off and replaced them with a frame, an empty super, so that feeder could go in there, but a miss. So I haven't actually fed this one.
So I might need to do that in the next couple of days. Wasted journey, to be fair. And this one, I don't know what it was. I've got everything back to front today. So I'm putting the feed on before I put the Varroa strips in. Oh, goodness me. Sometimes it's just best to get where you're going slowly. Count to 10 and just be prepared. How many times have I told people that? My goodness me. I think I need to take a dose of my own medicine. Oh well, never mind. Better luck next time. Well, I hope you learned something from it, because I certainly did. See you on the next one, folks. Take care. Bye bye.